Stop walking ahead, Kicker.
What?
Keep walking ahead.
That's not a dog. What?
The lack of a positive headline for this wheat market right now is just kind of a wet blanket over the market.
Yeah, and the funds are selling in all sectors, it seems like, on just about every little uptick. So, yeah. Corn export inspections in the week ending April 11th, totaling just over 1.3 million metric tons. That was in line with trade expectations. This morning, USDA also announced the sale of 165,000 metric tons of corn for delivery to Mexico. And in that sale included 30,000 tons for delivery in the 2024-25 marketing year, new crop. May corn opened lower and near session highs and settled near session lows while posting an inside trading day. Spillover selling from losses in wheat, the lack of threat to the safrinha corn crop, and the chance for rain and dry areas of the U.S. Corn Belt all got credit for pressure on corn prices. May corn futures 4 cents lower at 431.5. East corn closing at 469.25, down 2 3/4 cents.
You know, I do pay attention to the national forecast, the national weather forecast, and I pay attention to, of course, BAM-WX and others. But every now and then you got to zero in on what the local guys are telling you, Michelle. They're talking about 2 to 3 inches of rain over the next 72 hours in northeast Iowa. That would be more rain than we've had in one event. I believe it would go back to 2022. When we had that much rain in one event. So,
Not bad, that'll be welcome for a lot of this trade. Well, export inspections of soybeans totaling this morning nearly 433,000 metric tons, and in line with expectations. The start of the soybean planting in the middle of the Corn Belt and the potential for rain over the next 72 hours was negative for prices. The NOPA crush report reported soybean crushing in March, 196.4 million bushels, up almost 6% from last March, and a new all-time record for any month, but it was still about 1.3 million bushels below trade expectations. Bean oil stocks were steady with a year ago and above trade expectations as well. Baybeans posted an inside trading day with a high range open and a low range close. Base soybeans 15 3/4 cents lower at 11.58 3/4. November beans closed at 11.67 1/4, down 9 cents on the day, pretty much erasing all the gains from Friday. And July cotton was 56 cents higher, 85.15.
Yeah, go ahead.
Following Friday sell-off, June live cattle opened higher and on session lows, rallied despite resistance at last week's highs, and then fell back to close mid-range. June live cattle jumped 235 to 173.82.5. May feeders were $3.80 higher to 283 even, and lean hog futures were down. Well, June hogs were up for the day, 37.5 higher at 102.45.
Yeah, those back numbers, the summer month contracts, July, August, October.
Yeah, we had some bulls Friday. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. All right, Michelle, thank you.
Yeah, Kit.
Jack Scoble from Futures Group. How you doing, Jack?
Hawaiian thing, right?
Not too bad. Hey, are these markets making a transition from South American crops to U.S. crops? That's the time we're in now.
Yeah, I think so. We're starting to pick up more and more planting progress here. The beans getting underway. Corn should be, less than 10% planted, but still increased from last week. And slowly but surely, our folks switching out of South America where the crops should be pretty much made. Except, the safrinha corn, no, but beans and the summer corn definitely in the bin and moving. And the market's under a little bit of pressure there, but unless there's something that really surprises with the safrinha weather, we're going to start paying more and more attention to our weather.
Yeah, no doubt. Really not too shook up about, it's a little wet in the eastern belt. We've got these rains coming into the central belt. Nobody's too shook up or concerned about a late start to a planting season at this point, are they?
No, it's only April 15th after all. So we've got time to get these into the ground. if this lasts another couple of weeks, then there's going to be some pretty big grumbling. But right now, nobody seems real concerned. I'd say there's probably more concern about what's going on down south, the Delta and Southeast, than there is up here.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Jack, good stuff, man. We'll talk to you next week.
Okay, great.
All right, that's Jack Scoville, Price Futures Group. Okay, what are growers in eastern Iowa thinking, southern Iowa in particular? What's the plan for the year ahead, and what do we do about marketing this new crop corn and soybeans? Mark Remby is next.
Farmers are the heartbeat of rural America. Congress recently invested $20 billion in America's farmers and ranchers, focusing on conservation practices and profits for future generations. Today, these funds are at risk.
You're squawking over $20 billion, that USDA program. It's investment into the future for everybody.
If the funding was eliminated, it could hurt